Alright, here's round 2, part 1 of the 2018 JackalOpen in Laramie, Wyoming. We have Andrew Herrera leading us at 15 down, Joey and Kyle at 13 down, Tyler at -8, and Justin at -5. So here's round 1, or hole 1. I have Coda Turner here with me. Why don't you tell us about it?
This hole was a lot of fun. It made it a little bit tougher than usual throwing that hazard there. I only saw one person actually make the island, and it wasn't during the round. They were just trying to see if they could, and it was Andrew. Most people just did what he did there and just parked it right up to the wall there, or the little line up there.
Yeah, that seems like the smart play. Just kind of play it out there to the left where you could get a little bit more off of it.
It's a par 4, so you're still playing for that birdie from up there.
I think that might be part of why they put that there, is to make it a legitimate par 4. You can't really go for the green. Got to try and make that island. Otherwise, it'd be a pretty easy 3 for all these guys and a chance at a 2.
Oh, yeah. See, they all just, oh, yeah. Forgot about that truck that drove through.
Yeah, got a little concerned. They were pretty careful. I don't think anyone's disc got ran over as all those trucks left, so that's a good thing.
Parks it.
Yeah, Joey just puts that right by the basket. Here's Kyle putting one out there. And right up by the basket, too. Here we have Tyler. That one's a little left. He's still inside the circle, it looked like, though.
I see the wind whipping the trees. It was a little gusty all day.
Yeah, the wind did pick up a little more on that second round, though.
Exactly where you're looking to go, right there.
Everybody giving themselves a look at that 3. Tyler's a little bit further out, but just a little bit too low. There's Justin. Good birdie there.
Going to start the round.
Here we have Andrew starting off with a birdie. Nice tap in par for Tyler. It's always kind of a bummer when you're the only one leaving that birdie out there.
Yeah, and these guys just cleaning it up.
Okay, so here's hole 2. We have a Mando to the right and an OB road. Pretty much just a easy hyzer. What'd you throw on this one?
I pulled out my MD3 on this. Set it out flat, basically on that line. A little bit more right. He got a little bit close to that tree, and those trees just grab.
Yeah, you don't want to catch any of those leaves. That'll really slow you down.
That's the line.
Yeah, that'll be a good shot there. That'll give him a look. Pretty easy putt.
It's a pretty, it's an easy 2-hole, but pull a little bit far to the right, you miss that, it'll be looking at 4 or 5. I saw a couple guys do that, and these guys just know what they're doing, play where it needs to be.
Very nice.
All of them got pretty good looks there so far.
Yeah, you either need to get it out there pretty flat on the release, or take it pretty wide if you're going to have it on the hyzer line. 'Cause otherwise you end up to the pretty far left real easy. Here's Andrew trying to run his 2 from way out. Oh, that'll work. Alright, this looks like right at circle's edge.
Yeah.
Oh, that tailwind just dropped that disc. Oh. So easy to let one get low. If you get just a little nose down with the headwind, it'll just drop it.
Kyle comes in and cleans it up. A couple birdies in there.
Tyler tapping in his par. Joey tapping in his par. Andrew will do the same. So yeah, we have 3 pars and 2 birdies. You'd think that'd be pretty easy too for most of these guys. But you put that Mando out there and it makes it tough. And that tailwind, yeah, that'll make a big difference.
Which pushes into a crosswind on this hole. And that Mando on the right there pushes you straight toward that pond.
Yeah, this is the line I like on this hole. Safe the whole way, great shot.
Got a shot at 2 on a par 4. It's always a good shot.
It's hard to turn it over when you have the OB to the right, though, but...
See, and I saw this play a lot. Just play it up to the water, play it over, and take your 3.
It's a good play, but it's still a risky shot for that second shot. You got to make sure that you have the confidence to put it right up by the basket.
That tree, those trees just stop everything.
Yeah, and thank goodness for that, because I'm pretty sure that was going in the water. And here's Joey going for it again.
I saw this from the other tee pad.
This time he does it perfect. I think he threw a leopard on that, he said. Ooh, catching a little bit of that Mando tree and right in the water. That's too bad. See, this is what I mean. You have to really commit. That just just a little bit short there. You could tell right out of his hand he hadn't put quite enough on that one.
Looks good.
Yeah, Andrew throws a great upshot there. Here's Tyler trying to get up and down to save his par.
Fades out a little, but he's looking at an easy par save from there, most likely.
Here's Kyle for his 2. It always throws me that he putts left-handed when he does everything else right-handed in this game.
It works for him.
Yeah, he's pretty good at it. I think he does it for some of his approach shots, too. And a great 2 by
fantastic.
Joey.
Great
Tyler saves his par after going OB.
It's not the easiest thing to do on that hole. Good birdie for Andrew. And Kyle. That's the risk of that shot, you know, like...
You still have to get over that water. That's why I like Kyle's route a little better.
That OB back behind it, it's so much more encroaching than you'd think, and you don't want to give it too much, because then you're going to go OB long.
Right. Yeah, you definitely have to keep that in mind when you're playing over water. You want to be able to be confident you're going way past it, but if you have to come up short of it... Ooh, that was a wild kick.
And a great bounce.
Yeah. He's lucky that kicked backwards instead of forwards, or it would have been OB.
It really shaped this shot for a lot of people. It made it more of a just get it up there and then punt.
Yeah, I noticed that too. A lot of people were playing it just short of those trees, so they didn't have to worry about that tighter out of bounds area. Just try and give them a look. And you can be short of those trees and have a decent look at it.
That play from Andrew there is basically what you want to look for. A lot of these guys have good throws on this.
Yep, everybody just kind of playing a controlled hyzer to the opening. Take a lot of the risk out that way. And again, there's OB long of the basket as well. There's that path behind it. So even if you do put it right in line, you don't want to...
shot around the back side of the tree. It's always kind of fun.
Yeah, those branches hanging low like that can make it pretty interesting.
I think most of them are around circle's edge here for the putt.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
agree with that. Looks about right.
basket's just unforgiving.
Oh, all of them just coming up a little low on that. I wonder if that's the wind messing with them again.
You know, it is a tailwind in that direction.
Didn't hurt Tyler any,
Not
though.
one bit.
He learned from the rest of them. Get it up a little higher.
The rest of them just cleaning up their pars.
Which again, I'm sure that's the kind of hole everybody was hoping to take a birdie on, but
It's always good when you're having a good time.
yes, indeed. Only one birdie on it. Doesn't look like par's given up too much. So here's hole 5. We have OB down the whole right side. Did you take the hyzer line on this one?
You know, I usually don't. I just go out left and go for my up from there. The hyzer is the obvious ace run, but it's just too close to that OB for my taste.
One with the direction of the wind right now, it was kind of a left to right wind if I remember right, so that made it a little more risky because you risk the wind keeping you from getting back in if you take it too wide.
These guys are starting to get that wind play just right, putting it where you want it. There's Kyle. Probably throwing his ballista pro. Wanting it to cut back as hard as possible in that wind.
Here's Andrew. All of them take that hyzer line. I'm with you. I like just throwing something straight
But that's the
right
advantage
down
of
the left
hyzer line
side.
there is that he just parked that.
He put it right by it, and that is nice. If you play something pretty straight, you can park it with the straight shot too, though.
Mid-air, he just says, uses a bar.
Yeah, he knew that wasn't going in right out of his hand pretty much. They are still outside the circle.
Oh, that looked like a bounce.
The OB's a little further back than the picture at the beginning makes it look, but it is still kind of there in their mind. If they skip off the top, it could get there.
Birdie for Tyler. Kyle for birdie.
A little bit blocked by those branches, but not too bad. Put it in there, no problem. That's a good par from Joey. Justin for his par.
And here comes Andrew to clean up.
Finally, Andrew gets to tap out his birdie.
That was a great drive.
Yeah. It's always nice when you can just bag on, just tap it out real quick. So Andrew's still got 2 strokes on Joey right now.
You know, they gave this hole some teeth compared to the usual layout of this course.
Yeah, this hole is considerably longer than it normally is.
And it has that tighter OB along the right-hand side.
Yeah, that made it a really skinny area up towards there. If you wanted to bite a lot off, you were
I
risking
wasn't
it.
happy with that one, but it turned out all
Yeah,
right.
nothing wrong with that. This was pretty much a straight headwind. So this is kind of a intimidating shot with that out of bounds all over there. You don't want to let it get away from
Kyle
you.
got tangled in that tree, and that tree is just made of iron. So Andrew decides to go over it.
Yeah, I think that one got away from him a little bit, it looks like. Oh,
Yeah,
there it came down way over there.
Away from him. Didn't even OB on that.
Makes me wonder if that's why his is getting away from him the other way. Watched Andrew throw his and flip over, and Joey got lucky he didn't go in the water on that one.
Yeah.
Here's Justin. Just a nice easy hyzer to right where Tyler ended up. There's nothing wrong with being there.
It's basically where you want to be.
Hey, that's a good out from being under there. That's tough.
Yeah.
Here's Andrew after his out of bounds shot. And I think that'll work just fine. Just save a 4 real quick.
Yep.
Kyle put it right up there and save an easy 4 there as well. Here's Joey. He probably has to throw over a little bit of water as far left as he got.
Ooh, and the tall grass there saved him.
Actually, I think that was the bench. I think the bench leg saved him. There's Justin. Just, he didn't want to putt either. I don't blame him. Anytime I don't have to putt when it's windy, that's a good thing.
Ooh,
little
see
short.
The wind take it.
Yeah, it kind of pushed it back a little, didn't let it skip forward. Yeah, see, he's right under that bench.
Blamed that birdie though.
Yeah, that's a heck of a putt when you're blocked like that, especially. That was probably pretty close to circle's edge there. Here's Tyler for his birdie. Count it.
That's a good one.
Andrew saved his par.
Great shot from Morris.
Yeah, it wasn't as open as it looked on from the angle it was filmed from.
Tap in birdie.
Tap in birdie. Gotta love that. Kyle cleaning up his par after getting blocked by that tree. So now we have a tie at second between Joey and Kyle. They're only 1 stroke back of Andrew now.
These guys are fighting it all day.
They were trying to catch him. Tyler going with that same sidearm shot that he had the first round. Can't say I blame him, as well as it worked the first round. Just do that again.
Worked the second round as well.
There's Joey. That's the play I like. Just throw a putter out there, but with that OB to the right that they have out there, that made it a little more intimidating.
Wind seemed to kind of take it.
Uh-oh. Okay, he's probably alright. That has a little bit of room before the creek. There's Kyle. Oh, I think that might have caught a little bit of that branch.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's in the creek. It's just, it really is that close though. Oh, and that branch just knocked that straight down.
Too high.
Made the Mando though.
You know, I kind of expected a double Mando on this one. It makes a lot of sense. With the other fairways and the...
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely keeps from having people getting in the way of each other as much. Here's Justin for his birdie.
Great.
That was a great putt. That was circle's edge. This is a scary putt here, though. Straight at that drop off. Oh, good try.
You just lax it off. Keep on playing.
That's what you gotta do. Ooh, that one looked like it was gonna hop out. That startled me a little there. Good save though. Good birdie from Tyler there. So Joey takes second place back from Kyle, but Andrew's still holding that lead. Here's hole 8. OB everywhere. It's a lot more open than it looks, but it is an intimidating hole for sure.
Tyler throwing that hyzer line that I saw all day. It's over OB the whole time, but it reliably cuts back in.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised at how many people took the hyzer line. But it is a lot more open now than it used to be. You can see the spot there where the tree used to be. And it was a big tree that blocked this line. That one was pretty close to not coming back in, it looks like.
That tree almost pushing out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a pretty wild hop. Here's Kyle lining up that same hyzer. All of them are right there inside the circle. Just that doesn't mean you can have a chance at putting it in there. I guess he was outside, or he couldn't have laid it out like that.
That was a good shot from where he was. Basically went underneath both of those trees.
Yeah, I've tried that before and not been so successful, so that is a very good shot from there. Andrew cleaning up another birdie there. Here's Kyle trying to line up his birdie, leaning out of there.
Good thing he putts lefty.
Yeah, it helped him out quite a bit there. And Justin that's Tyler having to lean out over there for his putt. So Joey was the only par on that one, tying him and Kyle back up.
That tree just stopped him.
So here's hole 9. I'm really glad they didn't just make this an island, because that is a pretty small island for them to be trying to shoot for. I'm glad they gave them just the creek's OB. But it's still a tough hole.
Sidearm shots.
Just a little short on that. That was a good line.
Sidearm line is a good shot for this hole, though.
I like Justin's call there. Just lay it up to the big open area and then see if you can get a putt from there.
Here comes Andrew doing the same thing he did last
Yeah,
time.
just put it right up there by the basket. This one surprised me. The wind was right for it, though.
There was a couple guys that
Just,
did it, but that is just...
Everything kind of feeds down towards that OB area, though. You got to watch out for that.
That looked like it hooked a little far left.
Yeah, he flattened that too much.
Oh!
That was a crazy bounce there. The post saved it, but then it kicked back over anyway.
And those posts weren't there at the beginning of the day.
So we had a camera error, and we missed Joey and Tyler and Kyle throwing from the drop zone and Andrew's putts, unfortunately. This is the rest of them cleaning up their bogeys, I believe they are. Justin with his par on that one. So that opened Andrew's lead up quite a bit there, all in one hole. So that's all we have for the first part of round 2. Come see us for the second part. Thanks.